Hey guys, how's it going? Muthurajah here, back with a new video lesson for y'all. Today I want to break down what you just heard. It is an excerpt from Ronda alla Turk, aka Turkish March by Mozart. Now, in the earlier days of my shed, I spent a lot of time studying pieces that were practical enough to be played on the electric bass by Mozart, Beethoven, and Bach. And what I really found from learning their music is that it really builds your dexterity like no other music can, at least in my opinion, because it just requires a ton of coordination, a lot of independence, and you have to be smooth, you have to articulate it right, and it really tests your overall endurance and stamina as well. Okay, so the reason I chose this particular phrase, it's because it's one of those phrases where you have to alternate pick every note to make it sound right, and that is tricky for the right hand. And then the left hand, the nature of the phrase is so close, all the notes are very close to each other, so to get that even and clear together with the right hand is tricky. So I always found myself constantly going back to this bit just to get myself warmed up, or just to get the fingers running, the blood flowing. Alright, so I'm going to play it really slow one time and then even slower. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Slower. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now you might have different fingering to this, but to me this worked the best because it goes through all the 4 strings, and then just the way it phrases, because harmonically it's moving very discreetly, like so. Okay, it's got that motion happening. So the change of notes, especially over here, and then it does. Right? So it's a very tricky passage in that sense. So what I did is I just broke it down as slow as I could, and I just took it part by part. So the first 4 16 notes. Right? The next. Then put the 2 together. The next one. Then the next bit. And the next bit. Both of them together. That whole section. Alright, so get comfortable with that and then just push the tempo. Okay, now the next bit of the phrase, you got to use the pinky, which is on the C sharp, and move it up to the F sharp. All right, so the next phrase, the first 4 notes, so I would, when I get to those first 4 notes of that bit, I always try to take it from that pickup note of the C sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just to get used to that and to get used to picking those 2 notes. Okay, so the next 4 notes, so first 4, second 4, put them both together, then the next 4, I do that, and the next 4, it starts the phrase again, which is the beginning bit. So that's still the same. Here is where it changes. It's changing the overall tonality, so that's the difference. So the first half, second half, okay, and the aim is not to just get lightning speed out of this. The aim is to really focus on every note, get it clean and clear, because a lot of times you'll find there are some phrases in Bach's music which go like, if I really slow that down, right? Actually, I think for the next lesson I'm going to break that down. This is the violin partita movement 2 in D minor, if I'm not mistaken, and that is also another jaw breaker or hand breaker, really, because it really just kills you, and you think the speed is impossible, but it's actually very much possible. But the road to getting there is the trick, which is getting it all coordinated together, the phrases together. All right, so I hope you got something out of this, and if you have any questions or any other requests or lesson suggestions that you guys would like, do drop me a message or just leave a comment below. All right, so until the next one, I'll see you guys in the shed. Peace.